Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Jeff at lockdownsecurity.ca, www.lockdownsecurity.ca, and today I'm doing another video on the Trackimo GPS tracking device. Today what I'm doing a video on is the install of a Trackimo TRK120 on a 2013 Yamaha R6 motorbike. So if some of you or any of you have watched our video on the Arctic Start ATV that we made last week, we put a Trackimo on that because all-terrain vehicles get stolen quite a bit, and there's a bit of a personal safety aspect that the Trackimo is great for because it's got an SOS button, so you can reach out to relatives or whoever you have in your contact list. And so what we decided to do was we had a customer who wanted to do the same thing on a motorcycle, i.e. the 2013 Yamaha R6, because as many of you know, sport bikes and motorcycles in general get stolen quite often. So this is basically the motorbike right here. As mentioned, 2013 Yamaha R6. And what we've done is we've installed the Trackimo TRK120. This is the box right here. We've basically put it under the seat area because this is where the battery is located on these bikes. And we've wired it to positive and negative constant power, so it's on all the time. And basically what it'll do is it'll track this bike in real time and allow the owner of the bike to keep track of the bike if it gets stolen, find out where it went, and basically have a great chance of getting it back if anything were to ever happen. The other thing too is he's going to be able to have reports of where he's gone on the bike, and if he ever lends the bike out, he'll be able to know exactly where it's going. So you'll notice I have my iPhone here on the gas tank, and it might be kind of hard to see because of the daylight, but basically this is the smartphone app. Now Trackimo comes equipped with a free iPhone app that you can download from the App Store, as well as a Android app that you can download from the Google Play Store. And what the app allows you to do is it allows you to basically get history. So let's just see here. I'm going to go one day, get history. You're going to see, hopefully you can see that, you're going to see a breadcrumb trail of where the vehicle has been. We had the customer take the bike for a ride for about 10 minutes, so you can see all those dots on the map that show exactly where the bike was. This unit is set to track every 1 minute. So what that means is that every minute it will give you a GPS location output as well as a cellular based location output, and that's what these dots correspond to on the map. And you can actually go back in time all the way up to, I believe it's 48 days. So for 48 days, you get to keep the history of wherever the bike has been and wherever it goes. You can do it based on date range. You can do it based on time frame. And then also through the smartphone app, I'll just click that. You can change the settings. You can change the device name, the device icon, the unit of measure. We'll change that to kilometers per hour. And then you can also do notifications. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you inside our shop at Lockdown Security, and I'm going to show you on the computer what the web portal looks like. So this is basically the Trackimo website right here. So this does essentially the same thing as the smartphone app, only there is more functionality on the web portal. By more functionality, it's just easier to find your reports. Obviously your map screen is much bigger, and you can change things like geofences, manage the subscription, change the settings as you can on the smartphone, as well as get your history and change the tracking period. You can either track every 1 minute, every 5 minutes, all the way up to every 120 minutes. Now on a vehicle like a motorcycle or an all-terrain vehicle or a boat, with very small batteries in them, we recommend that you would put the tracking period at a higher rate. So we would say 120 if you're not using it. If you are using it, switch it back to every minute or every 5 minutes. The reason for that is so that your battery does not get consumed as quickly, because obviously the GPS tracking device will present a very minimal battery current draw. But we do have a way around that. We do sell trickle chargers for these types of vehicles, so that if you did want to leave the vehicle for an extended period of time, you could plug it in and keep the battery topped up. So that's pretty much that. If you or someone you know is interested in a Trackimo GPS tracking device for your vehicle, whether it be a motorbike, an ATV, a boat, a car, a kid, a backpack, luggage, anything that you want to track, we can help you out here at Lockdown Security. Call us today, 1-866-824-4118.